Glad to have you join us on the newsroom. I'm Simisola Adiko. The Nigerian Bar Association has described the reaction by the governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, to the court order which sacked him and his deputy Eric Igwe from office as impunity of the highest order. Umahi and his deputy were on Tuesday sacked on the grounds of their defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC). The NBA, in a statement signed by its president Olumide Akpata, expressed displeasure of Umahi's accusation of the court murdering justice, adding that the governor also assumed to himself the judicial powers and magisterial authority to declare the judgment of a court of competent jurisdiction as null and void. Senate President Ahmed Lawan on Tuesday has constituted a 7-man conference committee on the sexual harassment of students in tertiary institutions prohibition bill. The bill, which was sponsored by the Deputy Senate President Ovie Omoagege, was passed by the upper chamber on July 7, 2020. Members of the committee are expected to meet with their counterparts in the House of Representatives to harmonize the two versions of the bill passed by both chambers. Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola has said the federal government's Ember Month palliative measures on Nigerian roads have produced results. Fashola made the assertion in Abuja during a performance review meeting of stakeholders on the 2021 Ember Month and post-rainy season palliative works on Nigerian roads. The minister stated that with the Ember Month palliative measures on busy roads to ensure seamless traveling by the general public, accident rates, according to the report by the Federal Road Safety Commission, have reduced by 9%, which he called a positive development. Adamawa State has improved on its COVID-19 vaccination coverage from 7 to 13.7% for first dose and 6% for second dose over the last 50 days, thereby placing the state on the 15th position in the leadership board chart. According to the Director for Immunization, United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention at the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, Omotayo Bolu in Yola on Tuesday, the state recorded 101 coverage in routine immunization and polio-related activities following the first outbreak response in January. Bolu added that the U.S. CDC remains committed to supporting Adamawa State in outbreak responses for mutant polioviruses, yellow fever, measles, and other outbreaks. Director General Nigeria's Mining Cadastral Office, Simon Nkom, has disclosed that the MCO generated 9.384 billion naira within a period of 3 years. During a media chat with journalists in Abuja, Nkom stressed that the agency has been generating revenue for the government, adding that the MCO was able to generate 2.13 billion naira in 2017, which dropped sharply to 1.55 billion naira in 2018. He urged the federal government to have a rethink and concentrate on solid minerals in order to diversify the economy, thereby increasing its revenue base as prices of oil dwindle daily. Polls opened early Wednesday as South Koreans began to vote for their next president amid a tight battle between the two frontrunners, liberal Lee Jae-myung and conservative Yoon Suk-yeol. The first voters arrived at polling stations at dawn, lining up at polling stations wearing face masks. In a 2-day early voting exercise last week, a record-breaking 37% of the 44 million people eligible cast their ballots, the highest number since the system was introduced in 2013. In sports, the Federation of International Basketball Associations (FIBA) has confirmed Amadou Musa Kida as the duly elected president of the Nigerian Basketball Federation (NBBF) in an elective congress held on January 31, 2022 in Benin City, Edo State. World Basketball Body FIBA, in a letter dated March 7, 2022 and jointly signed by its President and Secretary General, the Federation affirmed that the NBBF election held in Benin met its standards and as such upheld the election. FIBA has also directed the new board to write formally naming other members of the board as provided in the NBBF Constitution, which provides for other positions available. That's all on the newsroom at this time. Join us in the next hour for more.